Laker Energy of Oakville has just signed a $144 million in contracts for Bruce Power's major components replacement project.
A few years ago, I looked at these refurbishment projects coming up, and I looked at the components that they need to replace during these refurbs, and that's what I focused our plant on. I designed the facility, bought the right equipment, got the right people to make the specific parts that they're replacing during these refurbishments, and we succeeded. We got just about everything that we were going after. It's a fantastic news story for us here at Laker. It guarantees a base load of work in our plant going out for 10 years. I don't think there are very many precision machining operations that can boast that type of backlog.
The company started with around 40 employees to now 100 and growing. And the Made in Ontario agreement will see Laker Energy provide end fittings, liners, and flow elements for Bruce Power's major component replacement project, which does begin in Unit 6 in 2020.
It's a really exciting time for Bruce Power and the nuclear industry in Ontario. The scope of the MCR program, the major component replacement program at Bruce Power, is really to see that the life of the assets that we have, the 8 units at Bruce Power, is extended all the way out to 2064, and we're focusing on 6 units. We've already completed a refurbishment on units 1 and 2, so with the remaining 6 units we will be completing a major component replacement program on the reactor components that would see the life of those units extend all the way out to 2064. So it's the result of that is over 6,300 megawatts of clean electricity being supplied to the province of Ontario for years to come.
Bruce is the largest nuclear power plant in the world and has brought forth several jobs right here in the province as well as new industry. And it provides 60% of the power across the province, and 96% of that is emissions-free, which has in time improved significantly the air quality.
When we did a historic thing and closed all the coal-fired plants in Ontario, thus ending the smog days, thus lessening the number of hospital visits to the tune of about $6 billion a year, and creating a GHG, free, emissions-free future for our kids. That was an incredibly courageous decision of the government at the time. It did mean that we lost the coal-fired plants, and we had to replace those. And that's when nuclear really stepped up.
Ontario in total has invested $25 billion into the project, into this particular sector, which has increased jobs and improved the lives of Ontarians. For Halton News, I'm Kristen Demney.